traders, warm welcome to Alright, so we're going to check out HYCM's website. These guys are our channel sponsors, the links in the description below. Let's see what it's all about and let's see what the website is offering and how it all works. So depending on where you're accessing it, it's going to be a slightly different website because it will redirect you to the website that has the correct regulation for the country you're accessing it from, if that makes sense. So I'm accessing it from the UK. I'm directed to the UK website. So they are regulated by different in different countries or different departments, different countries. Just scroll down right down to the bottom, you can see. So because I'm accessing from the UK, we've got the FCA regulation. So there's slightly different warnings. Law legislation, guys, you know the score with this sort of thing, and slightly different leverage as well. So if you're accessing from Europe, it'll be slightly different. If you're accessing from Dubai, etc. So this is the website for me anyway. Multiple languages, you can access it in very many. They are really a true international broker. Actually, they've got a big presence over in the Middle East. A lot of clients as well from India as well as UK and around Europe. So HYCM. Multi-regulated, we've talked about that before. Something that gives you a little bit of certainty. It just makes no sense trading with an unregulated broker, guys. But that's not the only thing, is that you need to make some decisions based on other things. So they've been trading for a while. Usual stuff. Gives you an idea of kind of some of the stocks they're offering, some little bits and pieces. They offer commodities, cryptos, indices, stocks, etc. Been around for a long period of time. The main platform that traders are going to use is MT4. Now they do have MT5 as well, but of course MT4 seems to be a bit more popular, a lot more functionality and EAs and bits and pieces with that. So telling you all about that as you'd expect. There are 3 different account types. I talked about this in a previous video, so go and check that out if you're interested. But basically the fixed account is for someone who wants the certainty of the spread, maybe if you're trading during fast markets or news. Classic is a variable spread, but slightly less. So if you're trading during, say, normal conditions, that might be the one for you. And then raw is a much tighter interbank almost spread, but with a commission on top. So perfect for those of you who are trading more size. And there's an account comparison table here as well, so you can kind of see what's on there. All offer Islamic accounts if that's something you're looking for. And then down here there's a little 5 questions to help you choose the account type if you need that. Alright, let's go back to the homepage. They've got a few bits and pieces actually. They have webinar. There's a gentleman here, he does a webinar every Monday if you're into that sort of thing as well. And they do workshops as well, so you can check those out. What else have we got? So usual things, regulated, who they are regulated by. One thing I wanted to show you guys is they do have an interesting tool section. So they've got a calculator, so you want to calculate your trade size, conversion price, pip value, all that stuff. They've got the currency converter and the margin calculator to go with that, so it's handy if you need to do that via them. Economic calendar, it's quite a reasonable economic calendar. Something to bookmark, even if you're not using them as a broker. Decent calendar, easy to read, gives you the week ahead, so you can see next week straight away, scrolling through. And it's going to give you different countries as well, because it's quite a broad international company. And of course, if you're trading currencies, you need to see what's going on in all the countries. And the volatility expectation, 3-star or 3 red stars. I think they've got a red, orange and yellow kind of traffic light system, and giving you the consensus and the previous as well if you're interested in that. But for me, as I use the economic calendar, just to make sure there's no risk on the day. Where's the day risk coming from? And you can kind of sort of scan through the week and go, oh, actually, you know what, we've got some GDP coming out for a pound at 9:30 on Tuesday. Maybe I want to be flat for that. You get the idea, guys. We know how to use the economic calendar. So the economic calendar there, they've got a news section as well if you're interested in news. Now, depending on how you want to use news, maybe you want to scan it. I think it makes sense to just look and see what people are looking at, just to see what other traders are looking at. Do you want to go into it and overanalyze it? Personally, no, I don't think there's any edge in that, but I think it makes sense to see what other traders are looking at. And you can kind of see straight away non-farm payrolls, euro approaching 3-day low. So it makes you realize how other traders are thinking, what they're looking at, and maybe can help you position accordingly. And then they've got this market outlook page as well, which kind of gives you important events, and then it gives you some top 10 movers. So it tells you what's going on here, it tells you which are the currency pairs that are moving, stocks that are moving, all this kind of stuff. And we've got today's commentary, Friday today. It's giving you a little bit of interesting information about that, and you can click on and read the full commentary if you're interested. And every day they seem to release a little video as well, daily financial news and recent news. So the other thing I wanted to point out for you guys is this education section. They've got an education section with a few bits and pieces on some trading tools, MT4 videos, tutorials, strategies, etc. Something for you to browse through if you're interested in. Let's go back. And what else did they have? I wanted to point out, yes, the webinars which we touched on earlier, they've also got those, and pretty sure they're free for everybody. Just register, join them, and you can join Giles every Monday 12:30 to 1 o'clock UK time. Some workshops here that you can look through, and then you can watch the previous webinars on there as well. Want to find out more about them? Of course, they've got the About Us, how to deposit, any awards they've won, why you choose, and regulations, all that kind of stuff. Contact them there. They've got the live chat on that page down there. But if you're interested in opening an account, guys, go check out the link in the description below. HYCM markets, multiple markets, MT4, super popular as we know. Different accounts, so you can choose the one that suits you, and the really accessible to many people. There's a few countries they don't offer clients for, but go and check or accounts for. So go and check that out to make sure that it's they offer it in your country. But like I say, registered in Dubai, registered in UK, Europe, and others. So go and have a look. Go and check them out. Link in the description below. Anyway, guys, take care. Keep your risk managed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.